Taylor Swift vows to donate to sexual abuse victims after she wins her assault case. Singer is awarded symbolic $1 in damages as jury finds Denver DJ did grope her bare bottom. Taylor Swift has been awarded $1 after a jury sided with her on Monday, finding that fired DJ David Jackson Mueller did assault her in 2013. The incident happened during a meet-and-greet photo session at the Pepsi Center. Swift hugged her attorneys and her teary-eyed mother, Andrea, after the verdict was announced and mouthed thank you to the jury. Mueller did not even glance at his attorneys and remained expressionless when verdict was read. The jury also found the singer's mother and a manager, Frank Bell, were not liable for tortious interference. Swift released a statement saying she would make donations to multiple organizations that help sexual assault victims defend themselves. An 8-member jury is sided with Taylor Swift in her countersuit against a fired radio DJ in Denver who is now forced to pay the singer a symbolic $1 after groping her 4 years ago. The pop singer accused former radio host David Mueller of groping her during a meet-and-greet photo session in June 2013 at the Pepsi Center. After nearly 4 hours of deliberating, the jury, comprised of 6 women and 2 men, ruled in favor of Swift. Mueller will be required to pay $1 in damages to the 27-year-old songstress. The jury also found the singer's mother, Andrea Swift, not liable for tortious interference. After the verdict was announced, Swift hugged her attorneys and her teary-eyed mother before mouthing the words thank you to the jury. Mueller did not even glance at his attorneys and remained expressionless. I want to thank Judge William J. Martinez and the jury for their careful consideration, my attorneys Doug Baldridge, Danny L. Foley, Jay Scotties and KT Wright for fighting for me and anyone who feels silenced by a sexual assault, and especially anyone who offered their support throughout this 4-year ordeal and 2-year-long trial process, Swift said in a statement obtained by People. I acknowledge the privilege that I benefit from in life, in society and in my ability to shoulder the enormous cost of defending myself in a trial like this. My hope is to help those whose voices should also be heard. Therefore, I will be making donations in the near future to multiple organizations that help sexual assault victims defend themselves. Baldridge also gave a brief statement outside of the courthouse. He said, I think it's a new day, because someone with the guts and the courage to stand up with absolutely no upside in doing so that being Taylor Swift has told everyone, this is it, the line's drawn. Mueller had first sued the singer, her mother and radio promotions director Frank Bell in 2015. He had accused them of interfering with his $150,000 8-year contract as a radio DJ in Denver by pressuring his employer, KYGO Radio, to fire him. Bell was also found not liable for tortious interference. The verdict came after the 27-year-old singer cried in court on Monday as Mueller's lawyer claimed in his closing argument that a photo proves the former DJ wouldn't have been able to put his hand under her skirt. The photo, which Swift's legal team used as evidence for much of the trial, shows Mueller, 55, with his arm behind Swift who is leaning away. Swift countersued Mueller for assault and battery after he sued her for falsely accusing him of groping her, costing him his job. The judge threw out his lawsuit against Swift on Friday, saying he could not prove that her claims got him fired from radio station KYGO. Baldridge pointed out how Swift had no reason to make the story up and was not seeking a large payout but a $1 token award instead. Taylor Swift has no desire to bankrupt this man. A single dollar on the counterclaim is of immeasurable value. It says no means no, and for every one woman to determine was it to be tolerated with her body. He questioned Mueller's credibility in his closing argument. On the other side of the credibility coin, Mr. Mueller had every incentive to lie. He changed his story, destroyed evidence. Are you going to believe him? In his closing argument, Mueller's attorney Gabriel McFarland said Swift's skirt was stiff like a lampshade, meaning he would have had to bend down to put his hand under her skirt. He also said she was positioned in the center of the frame, implying she wasn't actually leaning away. Taylor Swift is still in the middle of the picture frame. If she tried to get away she would be off to left side of the picture, off center. McFarland also questioned Swift's demeanor in the photo. Though she is smiling in the picture, several of her witnesses said she acted strange after the photo was taken.